Now the coffee is perfect today. This coffee is very good. Hold on. Okay, guys, I don't want to keep you waiting. All right, AMC. What are we going to do today? Now, I did say earlier in the week, I did say that we were going to come down and there was going to be a sell-off, and we are exactly where I said we were headed. I do think that, unfortunately, I do think we're going to come down to the mid to the high 13, and I always say mid because I just use like 1450 or anything 50. I use it as a good stopping point. Okay, it makes it easier for everything because I don't like to put exact numbers. I just put it where I think we're going to be at, and I do think we're going to come down to the mid to the high 13s, and at that time we're probably going to shoot back up because there's going to be some buying pressure at that price. Some people may FOMO and buy in when it gets down that way, and if any news come out during the day, we're going to go below the 1350. But I do think that we're going to shoot up very close to the 15, and then at the beginning, when the market open up, and then we're going to shoot back down to this 1430, and then we're probably going to head back down to 13. I say we're probably going to land around the 1360, 1350 area, and we're probably going to stay around that spot for the rest of the day. Hopefully at the end of the day, power hour will run up, but I do think we're going to come down, and I think by Friday and even next week we're probably going to come down even lower, which I'm predicting that we're going to head down to 8 or 9. I do think we're going to get close to that. I'm pretty sure. It's not financial advice, by the way. I do think we're going to head down to 10 within the next coming weeks. If nothing happens that's going to help push this up, we're going to head down to 10, and we're going to start bouncing around for a moment. But like I said before, I think that the squeeze is not going to happen until we get down by 9 and 8, between 9 and 12 preferably. But I think if it gets down to 9 and in the mid to the high 8s, I think that's when they're going to start covering. This is just my opinion, because I can't see them covering around these prices, and even if it gets to 20, I can't see them trying to cover as it's going up. It's like a no-brainer. They're not going to do that, because if that was the case, they would have already covered by now. And it makes you wonder, like, how come they're not covering? How come we're not going up? How come we're not covering? Because they're not allowing, they don't want it to cover, so they're waiting, and they're using like a psychological tactic to make people think like, okay, well, we're going to keep them in this position so long to where they're just going to give up, and people are going to fall in. And when they start heading down, and some people may even sell. Some people may just sell because they don't want to take a loss, especially if they got in around 10 and 9. Some people may sell because they've been in this play for a year or more, and they waiting for a squeeze that haven't even happened. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Take care.